Hi everyone, it's Promise Odirano again. These days I try to take my time before I do video because Nigeria is depressing and I just don't have the courage or the zeal anymore. So I'll just be maybe once in a while I drop a video. But the long-awaited, long-anticipated Dangote Refinery is now has come on stream and now producing PMS. And if you remember, in one of my old videos, I did say that things will start getting better when airpeace, start flying to London, America, just like they are doing, planning to do. And Dangote starts, of course, his refinery, which is what we are seeing as a reality now in September. Now, the other third thing that I did say was the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, everybody have asked for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The whole 5 Eastern governors have asked for his release. The lawmakers, both the House of Assembly and the senators, everybody have asked for, they've sent delegation to ask for his release. Elders, traditional rulers, people have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But I know that because of the incidents of EndSARS, that it will be difficult for Tinubu to release him. And that's why, unfortunately, £1 is still excess of 2,000, almost 2,120 or so, And unfortunately, Nigeria's economy is going down. I believe right now, if Tinubu really care about Nigeria, he supported Dangote so far. Dangote has come out to appreciate him. Dangote had to take to the media to be able to fight the oil cabals. But be it as it may, for somebody to pump in $21 billion, it can be only one man that can do that kind of, So I really appreciate Dangote from my heart. I appreciate people like Innocent producing fire trucks, producing what do you call this thing that all these trucks that take waste bins. Listen, these are not small feats. We have to appreciate people like airpeace and hope that there will be more to spring up, more to represent Nigeria, more to make sure that people get the point that we're intelligent, because we can't be shouting that we're intelligent people, and everything we use we have to rely on others. So what makes us intelligent? So I want to appreciate Dangote, I want to appreciate Innocent, I want to appreciate airpeace. Now, please, I'm begging Mr. President, bury the hatchet. No matter what Nnamdi Kanu has done, the voice of the people is the voice of God. People have requested, insisted, through sit at home, through many other mediums or means, they've asked for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make sure that the insecurity, the tension, the issues we have in the Southeast, ameliorated, are sort of reduced to the barest minimum. And that will help the economy of Nigeria. That will help the economy of Nigeria so that Naira will start appreciating again. I strongly believe as well that with Dangote Refinery, even if they don't sell it to Nigeria, even if NNPC is dragging their leg, it's a big plus for us. Even if they are selling to, even if Dangote is doing business with the Americans, because a lot of his investors are foreigners, right? So that's why you've got the Bill Gates coming to speak to Tinubu with Dangote. That's why you see, America selling him crude and all of that. So Dangote is a big feat as far as I'm concerned, whether the Nigerian market benefits from it or not, or decide not to. Now, another thing I want to speak to is the issue with Port Harcourt and Warri refineries. I've said it times that number. Sack Yakubu Mahmood. As far as he's there is not going to be any free and fair election in Nigeria. He doesn't have any integrity whatsoever. Sack Mele Kyari. As far as I'm concerned, the promises he made on video, he has not kept any. He's, as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't have any capacity to deliver anything. Now, another reason is, I'm thinking in hindsight, this might not really be the fault of Mele Kyari, because at the end of the day, if they tell us that the Port Harcourt refinery is ready now, then what next? You would expect that oil will start flowing, right? Now, what we don't know, because there are things that are not in public domain, there are news that are not in public domain, which some energy experts have come on TV, spoken to Shane about it, to analyze these things and spill the bean. So, apparently, Nigerian government have mortgaged our crude that is still under the soil to borrow loans. Those loans have been taken by Nigerian government, stolen, put in personal pockets, and now we are in a situation whereby we don't have enough crude. And that's why Dangote is crying for crude, right? The one they gave to him initially last year or beginning of the year in January or so was the first one, and now they're saying they're not giving him crude. Even Geometrics, that has the power plant in Aba, is complaining that they stopped the gas flowing. So because people are steady stealing from our national resources, our national, commonwealth, the federal government on top of that is also, mortgaging our future, the future of Nigerian youth, and then stealing the money. Now, I must say this at this juncture, that Nigerians are the most stupid people in the whole world. I don't care who I offend with this statement. I don't care how intelligent you think you are. I don't care the height you think you've achieved. Collectively, we are all a failure. And I'm saying this to say one thing, right? Nigeria is like a stain on everybody's shirt. As far as you're a Nigerian, as far as you hold that passport, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you're celebrated across the world. Once you're a Nigerian, you have that stain. Because how do we receive foreign aids from the West, from other governments who have their needs but want to help Africa? Now we use that foreign aid, bring it to Nigeria. Instead of using that money to benefit our people, we steal the money again, send it back again to the same country that it's coming from. And you think people don't know how to track money? The NIBSS system that the banks in Nigeria use is not the same with the visa system that UK uses. The visa system is more powerful, and I think it's high time that the banking system supposed to mirror what the world standard of transferring money is, because I don't understand how you have NIN, have all this BVN, have everything, but yet Yahoo boy will steal your money and you can't trace, you can't find him, you can't do anything. It's pointless. Our banking system, you can't report to your account that somebody have hacked into your account or scammed you, and they cannot trace the funds to bring it back. These are things we enjoy in the UK. Once your account, for example, is scammed, you can request for your accounts to be your cards to be cancelled, and every money transaction can be reverted. The bank will pay you back the money. That's one. Number two, they are monitoring every money they give to us. They will see that the money they send to our governments are coming back again to them through other accounts. They can trace all these things. That's why whenever they like, they will just mention some names, tell you the properties they've bought, show you the accounts, give those people up. They've done it to Alamesie, they've done it to Ibori, they've done it to the Ziani, they've done it to a few of them, right? Whoever they like to, they've done it to even Ekweremadu. So there was a time even Trump released lists of government officials of Nigeria who have stolen money. Ngige was there, Buhari's daughter, So at the end of the day, I'm saying this to say, how then do you think these governments of the world look at us? How then do you think they look and analyze Nigeria? They pity us, especially the poor masses. That's why the UK alone gave about 400 or something thousand, 430,000 visas just last year or just this year. I can't remember how I read that. So you see, that's why the compassion of the West in giving visas, America is giving visa, Canada is giving visa, every part of the world is giving visa, even Italy said they want to give more visa because they can see the wickedness of politicians to ourselves. They can see the wickedness of how greedy, how wicked our people are, that you will have a refinery. You don't want that refinery. Look at what the king of whistleblower, Dangote, said. Round tripping. All those documents, they will tell you that consulting A and B and C. Meanwhile, it is just a way of stealing money. I know people who have told me in confidence that they want to win a contract. They will tell them to give bribe to win a contract. And when you give bribe and win a contract, and then on top of the bribe you've given, you will still give the money from the contract. How much is left for you to do the contract? If it is to go and talk against Adeboye's son that you took 8 billion, out of the 8 billion, go and check. Let EFCC go and actually check how much entered Adeboye's son's account. Let's use him for, a case study. Because what we do in Nigeria is, all this wickedness we show to ourselves, everybody's telling us. That's why they cannot hold anybody. EFCC cannot really hold anybody, because by the time they start investigating, they will start seeing names of people that are untouchable and they have to drop the case. What do you think is happening? What do you think is actually happening? So we are very, very stupid people. The fact that we keep taking money from our economy to economies that are stronger, those economies are trying to help us by putting money back. Look at what Biget is saying, that the most money that he's giving to Africa comes to Nigeria. Yet look at what Nigeria is like. Look at the naira versus the dollar. Look at the naira versus the pounds. Look at petrol. Petrol is 1,200 in some places in Nigeria to buy the 6th largest oil producing country in the world. Now go and check Dangote's purification level of his PMS and diesel. The wickedness of men. You guys go and manufacture bad fuel in Malta, in Belgium, in Russia, in different places, bring it back just to make money. The wickedness of Nigeria is See, Nigerians are the most wicked people. Not just the president. There are people now that are buying shares in Owando. Owando went from billions to 1 trillion. Owando is like a mackerel that swallowed a shark when he bought Ajib. For you guys to understand. Owando that was dying off. Look how much he's become now because of nepotism, because of all these things you are talking about. And people are still having the balls to criticize P2B. That means they are happy with what APC is giving them. Let them continue. We are just speaking for the sake of those that are suffering. If not, some of us don't even need to talk about Nigeria at all. Because you still see people supporting APC even till today with everything they are passing through. So why then did you guys go to protest for Occupy Nigeria when they raised the petrol to 140 naira? It's sad. Then another area I want to touch is education. I don't know what the Minister of Education is doing, but all of us were miseducated. I tell you now, whether you did masters or PhD is rubbish, because as far as you don't know how to look around you in Nigeria, see minerals that you can turn to finished products. Your education is a waste. I'm sorry. You come out as a graduate, everything you have in your house, you don't even know how they make any of it. Here in the UK, people are taught how to, even in their backyard, to plant 1 or 2 just to. It might be more expensive to plant than to go and buy, but at least to just learn how to do stuff, learn how little bits. You are taught how to do DIY. In UK, you can almost do everything yourself if you wanted to. There are instructions. There are YouTube instructions. People are meant to use their brain. Nigeria, what are you even learning? You wasted over 20-something years of your life learning things that you can't put in use. People are mining materials, mining resources in the north to go and sell it off. They don't even know what they are selling off, because we Nigerians that went to school don't even know how to convert those things to finished products. So everything we have to give out and then buy it back again. I want to close with this. May God keep blessing Dangote. I know that he's not one of my favorites. I spoke against him what he was doing with cement. But again, probably he used the funds from the cement to add to what he spent on the refinery. And let's say the refinery will benefit Nigerians in one way or the other. Hopefully, in the coming months. But I really plead with the president to look into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Let's stop the Monday sit at home. With Airpeace bringing in Forex, with Dangote Refinery hopefully bringing in Forex, hopefully things will begin to take the good shape. So at least naira can come down compared to the pounds. 1 pound is excess of 2,000 plus naira. What are people? People don't even have much to talk again. They went to protest that things are getting worse, and what did they get? They even get it even increased. That is not how to deal with a country. I'm sorry. And people that are still applauding and supporting APC, we will see what is your end point. Because at the end of the day, it seems you guys still have some energy. We still have 4 years or maybe 3 years to go till 2027. Thank you.